YouTube, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another video. My name is KanziiBeats and I'm back today guys with another special tutorial for you guys. So yeah guys, on today's video we're going to be making a Davido or a Peruzzi inspired Afrobeat melody, the one with some trumpet sounds in it. So make sure to watch to the end of this video and go follow me on IG at KanziiBeats. So yeah, without wasting much of your time, let's just get to today's video. Hey! So guys, this is what the melody alone sounds like. So yeah guys, that's what the melody sounds like, and these are all like the stems. So guys, the first thing we have is an organ from Triton. It's called the dark jazz organ, and this is what it sounds like alone. So guys, one tip I'm going to drop for you guys for this video is always invert your notes. Whenever you're trying to make Afrobeat melodies, try to invert some notes. It makes them sound really cool. The most thing I did for this melodies inversion, I actually inverted some notes, took some up an octave, down an octave, just to experiment with it. And then just like I said in my previous video, I'm trying to find new ways to make Afrobeats easy for you guys, so y'all don't struggle to make melodies. So basically what I did for this was just to this is actually a D major triad chord, which is D sharp, G and A sharp, just like this, and then actually shorten the notes, just to give it that punchy feeling. And then basically for this part right here, what we have is it's an F minor chord, which is F, G sharp and C. Basically took the top notes down an octave, and then for this part I actually left it like that. This is a C minor. And then basically the first things first is you have to go to helpers, go to scale highlighting. The root notes we're going to work on is D sharp, and then our scale is the major scale. And then basically for this part, what we actually have is this. I took the bottom note up an octave, and then I just duplicated everything over. So basically don't think too much when you're trying to make melodies. Just these days everybody's just trying to make simple shit, so make sure to try to do simple things, and just try to experiment with your sound. And then for the effect guys, I try to keep my effects simple, as y'all know me, and I love using effects for my sound. It really makes them sound, it really takes the sound to another level. So I really advise you guys to try using effects on your sound. So the first thing I have here is the Fruity Parameter EQ2, just a simple EQing. Just took out the low end, and then I added the RC20. But then for the RC20 relative color, the preset I use for this one is called the short slap back. And then all this does is just add space, and then give it that really delay feeling. But then for me, okay, this is what it sounds like without the delay, but with the RC20 preset on. You see, it has a little bit of delay, but then I wanted to add my own delay separately, just to make it just to make the sound a bit more full. And then that's why I added the Fruity delay 3, and then I used the ping pong preset, brought the wet down to 22%, and then I increased the tone, and then this is what we have. So yeah guys, the next thing we have is a piano from Purity. So guys, this plugin is actually really underrated, because these days we have a whole lot of new plugins everywhere, and everybody's trying to find new plugins. But then sometimes you really gotta go back to the OG guys. So guys, I went back to Purity, and then I got this low press piano, and then this is what it actually plays. So as you guys can see, this better explains what I did for the first chord progression, which is from the organ sound. Basically this just actually shows you guys that all I did was just use triad chords, and then I actually shortened the notes, and then I chopped it into different parts, just to give it that punchy feeling. But then for this I actually left this. And then for the effect guys, I used Fruity Parameter EQ2, just a simple EQing. I just took out the low end, and then I used the Fruity Reverb 2, just brought down the wet That's the only thing I did. And then I added RC20, just define your 3 preset, but then I turn off the noise, and then I turn off the digital. And then basically the last thing I did was just use wider. This is a stereo separation plugin, and then I put it on 35%. Like I said, adding effects to your sound really gives it that, you know, boost that you really need. Actually leaving your sounds dry just like that, it's not that much advisable, but some sounds has a bunch of effects in them. But basically I still add effects, my own effects, to each and every sound that I use. I try to make things more, you know, more full, just trying to make it give it texture, give it reverb, give it delay, whatever I need. I try to add those things to my sounds. So yeah guys, the next thing I added is also from Purity. I went to the bass guitar section. I actually used the A&A bass guitar. This is a really good preset. And then I used, what I used first was the EB Rock Finger, look at it right here, EB Rock Finger preset. And then I actually added, actually did this, and then added, went back to the bass guitar section, and then I added the A&A bass guitar, you know, just to merge the two sounds together. And then basically this is what I came up with. So guys, as you can see, this is just following the root notes of the melody. And then basically this, I actually love doing this with bass guitar. It actually gives it, you know, that really cool feeling. Just taking the notes, like I said, you know, taking notes, experimenting, taking notes up an octave, bringing them down an octave, you know, actually makes it more fun, you know, making music. So that's why I actually did this. And then over here, you know, this is just actually going to, you know, it's just leading it to the next section. It gives it that really, you know, awesome feeling. I love how this sound. And then over here again, I took this one up an octave. And then for the effect guys, all I did was just add the sausage fattener. I just increased the fatness a little bit. So yeah guys, what brings everything in the melody together, the major sound in this whole melody comes from the trumpet. And then where I got that was from Purity. You know, I just went to the brass section, and I got this preset called Pop Brass. And then, you know, it sounded really cool, so I actually used this, and then this is what I actually came up with. So yeah guys, how I pretty much came up with this whole, you know, groove, this whole vibe is just, you know, following the notes that are actually highlighted in the scale, which is the D sharp major scale. So yeah guys, the basic tip to making trumpet sounds like this is just, you know, making sure your notes are not actually off key. And for this part right here, I just actually went crazy for it for this part, because I wanted it to be a whole lot different from the first part. So that's why I actually did this. So yeah guys, as you can see, none of my notes are off the scale. They are all in the D major scale. I just, you know, sometimes I experiment, I just place notes, and then if it sounds good, I leave it. If it doesn't sound, I change it. So basically that's the only thing I did. I didn't do anything much than what I just said. And then for the effect guys, I just added the fruity primacy EQ, just a simple EQ into, and then I added the fruity reverb 2, just increase the wet to 41%, and then I added the fruity delay 3. I brought the wet down, brought it really down to 11%, and then I increased the tone. And then I added the Valhalla Supermassive, just the Cyrus major 8 notes. It really gives it a really cool feeling. I love using the Supermassive, Valhalla Supermassive. If you watch my videos, you know I love using this plugin. So guys, this is what it sounds like without any effects. As you can see, it's really dry, so that's why I added this bunch of effects. And then this is what it sounds like without the effects. So yeah guys, the last thing I did was just add this one-shot bell sound. It's called the Tycoon Bell, and then this is what it actually plays. So yeah, guys, for this sound, I really wanted this to be a background sound. I just added this, just to give it more groove, just to add more feeling to the whole melody, just to make it more, or just give it more emotional feeling. And then basically for the effect, guys, the effect is what makes this just it's what gives it the whole feeling. I added the fruity parameter EQ2. As you can see, I just cut out the highs, cut out the lows. I just let this frequency, and then I added the fruity reverb 2. I added the venue preset, and then I added the fruity delay 3, just the ping pong preset right here, and then added shaper box, just for the pan. As you can hear, it's actually panning from one side to the other side, so this is what makes it pan. But I brought the mix level to like 80%. All I did was just to click this, and then I reduced the mix to 80%. So yeah, guys, this is what it sounds like without any effects turned on. So as you can hear, it's a bit harsh, and I didn't want that harshness. I wanted it to just be cool, mellow, and just just in the background and everything. So that's why I added this whole effect and it actually makes it sound like this. So yeah, guys, the last thing I did was just add this drum loop, just to know what it feels like, with some drums in it, because I'm actually making melodies, because I told you guys I'm going to drop an all-in-one Afrobeat pack for you guys, but it's going to be with someone, it's going to be in collaboration with someone. It's going to be a huge pack, so something huge is coming, guys, so make sure to anticipate. So I'm actually making melodies for the pack, like maybe 20 to 25 melodies. I actually don't know yet, but then along the line I just sometimes I add drum loops, just to know what vibe that I'm actually going for. So that's why I basically added this loop. So with the drum loop and everything, this is what it sounds like. So yeah, guys, that's every single thing I did for this beat. I hope you guys really enjoyed watching this video. I hope you guys learned a thing or two. So yeah, guys, support your boy. Make sure to go follow me on IG at KanziiBeats, and make sure to like this video, guys. Smash that like button, and make sure to subscribe. Stay subscribed and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new content that I'll be dropping out for you guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you're still watching up to this moment, I really appreciate if you're spending your time with me today. Catch you guys in the next video. I'm out of here. Peace.